to Scribble and Group, where we talk about movies, books, games, and anything entertaining. Let me introduce myself for first-time listeners. I'm Regina, and this is Natasha.
Hi, today's discussion will be about romance tropes. As we all know, romance trope is a plot device or term that commonly appears in romance fiction.
We are going to specifically talk about some tropes that have been trending lately and share our honest thoughts. So, get your cup of drink ready and listen to us carefully.
There are so many tropes out there, but we are only going to discuss four tropes of our choices in this episode.
Without further ado, let's start.
Let's start off with the most common trope, enemies to lovers. What do you think about this trope?
Well, you can never really go wrong with enemies to lovers. It's actually one of the most popular romance tropes. If you ask my opinion about it, well, personally, I don't really like it, but I don't hate it. Enemies to lovers is equivalent to the most basic ice cream flavor. For example, vanilla.
Oh, I actually kind of agree with you. In fact, enemies to lovers is one of my favorite tropes, but it can be blind sometimes. The stories are mostly the same, but I like the Academy rivalry the most.
Ah, of course, you like the academic rivalry team. Most people that got into this trope probably got exposed to this concept by academy rival romance stories. Speaking of ice cream, what's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Well, it's so random, but I actually like the strawberry the most.
Shh, I'm just trying to add version, okay? Mine's vanilla. Like I said before, Moss got into enemies to lovers trope by getting exposed to academy rival stories. But there's still other types of enemies to lovers. Do you know any of it? Leave a comment down below before we move on to the next trope. From a scale of 1 to 10, how would you like to rate enemies to lovers?
I personally give it 7 out of 10. How about you?
Well, that's low considering the fact that it's one of your favorite.
Yeah, because as I said before, there are too many enemies to lovers story with similar stories now. So I think it's getting boring slowly.
Well, but it's all right. It's a 7 for me too. Next up is Love Triangle. Well, I'm not gonna lie. Many people misunderstood this trope.
Huh? What do you mean by misunderstood?
Okay, let me ask you a question. What do you know about Love Triangle?
A story in which two people are involved in a romantic relationship with one person.
That's not a triangle then.
Well, uh, then let's say it's triangle.
If I can put it as a shape, then it would look like this. This is not a triangle. It's a roof. You dummy.
Oh my god. So I think love triangle. This one is pretty interesting, but there's a problem.
Well, I don't see any problem with it. What do you mean?
The audience are mostly pro to only one person.
Oh, yeah, right. But that's always bound to happen. If you're getting into a movie or book with love triangle themes, just be prepared for ship war. Lol.
Based on most books I have ever read, the readers are usually pro to curtain lead, so the other characters is not shining, or even that one character gets misunderstood.
But in some cases, it's the author who makes certain characters shine more, so it outshines the others.
Actually, you're right. There are also some cases where the most favorite lead doesn't win, and it will end up with readers get disappointed. Even some of them cancel the author. What do you think about that?
Well, personally, it's alright to be disappointed, but canceling the order? No, that's just too messed up. If you don't like the work, just simply leave. Okay, let's just get over this discussion. What do you think about love triangle stories?
Basically, decent. I like it, but yeah, that's all. I will give it 7 out of 10.
Okay, before I give my rating, example, if there's a love triangle story about two boys and one girl, if it's really a triangle, then it should be one of the boy is gay. Just putting this out there to y'all. What we know love as a love triangle isn't really a triangle. It's just basically a friend zone trope. So stop calling it triangle because it's literally a roof. This a roof. But I give this quote unquote love triangle an 8.
All right. So the next trope is um uh step siblings.
Wait, is that even a thing?
I feel like it's just what is wrong with you? They're technically not blood related, but still, ew.
Okay, wait. So this trope is actually a thing. What?
Sadly, yes.
Okay. Wait, if I'm thinking about it, I think I've read a book with this trope once. Not gonna lie, the story is really bland. It's just like a normal romance story, but they're step siblings.
Oh my god. They're family, so I don't know how can people see each other in a romantic way. This trope just doesn't sit right to me.
Well, okay. Imagine if their parents decide to have a kid.
That is so much worse.
Well, the family tree will be messed up. I feel bad for the younger sibling, lol. They have to explain their weird family tree. I'm not going to judge anyone who likes this trope. This isn't my thing, okay? For me, if you're family, then it's family. There will be no romantic feelings involved because that's pretty disgusting. I'm not going to judge anyone who likes this trope. This isn't my thing, okay? I just feel uncomfortable with the concept.
We have no right to judge you, but we might have judged you already. So, how would you rate step siblings?
A solid 0 out of 10. And no for me. This trope is going to my blacklist.
Same with me.
Honestly, I think this trope is an excuse for authors to do incest, but in the name of step siblings.
So, yeah. Moving on for the last trope. Drum roll, please. It's Grumpy X Sunshine. Ooh,
Oh! Yes.
definitely my favorite.
Well, I know we can both agree that this trope is good.
Yeah, it's just so cute. Like they
Well, it's not my favorite of all time, but it's in my top 3. The dynamic of the ship is just I can't even describe in words.
you can say it's actually like Moon X Sun dynamic.
Chef's kiss.
Their interactions are so cute.
Okay, well, if I'm being honest, the pre-relationship chase sequence is pretty boring though. The sunshine chasing the grumpy and trying to make them open up is pretty boring. But the relationship? Mm, mm-hmm. The grumpy partner who only opens up to their sunshine? Hell yes, sister!
Wait, but no way. The chasing part is interesting.
Okay, not for me. It's just too predictable, but honestly, if this happens to me in real life, I would probably enjoy this chasing. Mm.
Yeah, I know, right? I give it 9 out of 10.
Well, same here, a solid 9 for me. But before we close this episode, let's make a summary for today's discussion. Well, I'm going to give this job to you because I'm too lazy. Sorry.
Okay, so all book tropes have their own uniqueness. Some people will find it weird, but some people will find it great. This is just our personal opinions after all.
Yep, that's all from us. This is Scribble in Blue. I'm Regina.
I'm Natasha.
See you in the next episode. Bye!
Bye.